Hello, bros and amigos. My name is Neil Burris, and this is take two. Yeah. So, this is gonna be my reaction to the Nintendo Direct.
I'm also here. I'm Renegade Sky Ninja.
That's my friend Skylar. We tried to do this before, but a lot of people came in and started talking and stuff, so we had to restart. Alright, let's start it up again. We know what the first and second game is, but that's it. That's all we know.
Eat it.
In fact, I might just skip those things. That way we don't spoil it. We were about at 5 minutes.
Oh, that's exactly where we were.
Yeah, so this is the second game.
Well, third.
It's called Puzzles and
This is the Mario version.
Oh, yeah. Also, there's story to it. Wait, you can team up with a Goomba? And a Koopa? That's something that doesn't traditionally happen.
That's actually really cool.
It does look freaking awesome.
Puzzle and Dragon
Sold
is
both
a
at
puzzle
the
game
same time.
series
Just like Duck Hunt and
with
Mario.
RPG and strategy elements. In this game, you can customize your party and go on adventures through dungeons.
Just bring it directly to us.
You will fly colorful orbs across the touch screen until 3 or more adjacent to attack foes. And in this Super Mario Bros. Edition, you play as Mario, wrestling through a familiar world to save Princess Peach from Bowser.
I might buy this just for the Mario gameplay.
Of beloved Mushroom Kingdom citizens like Mario, Luigi, and Toad, or even Bowser buddies like Koopa Troopa and Goomba.
That's really
And
cool.
they'll level up as they pass.
What about Blooper?
Both the games you saw in the video, Puzzle and Dragon 3 and Puzzle and Dragon Super Mario Bros. Edition, will be available as one package in May.
May.
Oh, that's not that far. It's like next.
Next, I'd like to introduce a new game to you.
Let's do a new
For
one?
the first time, Pokemon Shuffle.
Pokemon Shuffle.
This puzzle game is available from
Another
Nintendo
puzzle game,
eShop,
really?
and you can start playing it.
That one Pokemon's eyes.
You make matches of the same 3 or more Pokemon.
I don't know what it's called. It wasn't
I think that's
Pidgey or
a Minccino.
Pichu.
And finish
I
stage.
think that's a Minccino. I can't remember.
In Pokemon Shuffle,
Remember, keep your voice up. But that was the creepiest thing ever. Oh, that
you
is.
can make in each battle. You must deal damage effectively and reduce the
Trickle.
HP of the wild Pokemon to
Trickle.
0 in the number of moves you have available to finish the stage. Each Pokemon has a type and level. You can
Look at
battle
Togepi's,
more
like,
effectively by
frown. Just like,
collecting
I don't
many
want
Pokemon
to be here.
and making them stronger.
Oh, look at Vaporeon.
Some Pokemon
I
may
saw
have evolved
Sudowoodo.
So is
Kangaskhan.
Sylveon.
are able to remove any other Pokemon from
Wait.
the screen in one go.
Why is
Pokemon
Nintendo
Shuffle.
copying Candy
You
Crush?
start with
It's that one,
5
right
first,
there, next to Fampy and
you
Charmander.
use 1 up every time
Oh,
you
that's not
pass
Minccino. It's the newer
run out.
Pokemon. I can't remember its name.
It's giving us the
Before
Luigi
you can
Death
battle
Stare,
again.
only Pokemon.
Over time, your heart will build up and you'll be able to play again. You can also keep playing by using items obtained through regular gameplay or purchased with Nintendo eShop funds.
This is exactly
In
Candy
addition,
Crush!
There
Oh,
are
small
also various other items which can come in handy during battle and which can also be available through regular gameplay or through in-game purchases, allowing
Jeez.
players with different
Dude.
That's a lot of
styles
points.
to enjoy the game.
They're just like slicing.
Pokemon Shuffle will be available from Nintendo eShop.
That sounds like a
in February.
dance, doesn't it?
It kind of does.
Now, let's move on to Wii U.
Wii U, yes!
Please take a look at this. There are some Wii
I was
software
expecting the
icons
fiery
on the Wii U menu.
cross.
These icons are for Wii disc titles that have been reproduced
Metro
as
Journey.
downloadable software for
I
Wii.
just want Super Mario
And you
Galaxy
can
3.
start each game directly from the Wii U menu without first going into Wii mode. Wii U's backward compatibility with Wii was developed by switching the hardware function to Wii mode. Because of this, in the past, we couldn't distribute Wii disc software for download on Wii U. Now that we can reproduce Wii Disc software on Wii U, we can make these titles available to download. And some of the Wii games that were compatible with Wii Classic controller can be played using only the Wii U gamepad too. The Wii console has an extensive software catalog, but Wii U owners may not have had the chance to play some Wii games, even if they were interested in playing
I
them
played
when
some.
those titles
I
were
played more
first
Wii
released.
games than I have Wii U games,
We hope
actually.
these new
Yeah.
possibilities will allow Wii U owners to enjoy
I like
these
how
Wii
successful the Wii U
more
was
easily.
and how the Wii U is
Super
just
Mario
now becoming
Galaxy 2
successful.
will be available shortly after this presentation.
Really?
Punch-Out will be available on January
Wait,
22nd.
okay, they're giving us Super Mario Galaxy 2 right now.
Arriving
I-
on
I'm-
January
I'm
29th.
happy about the Metroid Prime
At
trailer
launch,
coming.
these
Yeah.
three titles will
love
be
Metroid Prime.
available for half price for 1 week.
29th, these are coming in the following weeks.
We also plan to release more Wii titles on Nintendo eShop for Wii U.
Now if we could get them on
That's all from
3DS.
me. Let's
Metroid
pass
Prime
it
would
over
work on
to
3DS.
Trinity from
Iwata's done.
Nintendo of America for some more news. Thank you.
Bye, Iwata, love you.
Thank you, Mr. Iwata. Let's get things rolling with Kirby and the Rainbow Curse. In this clever
Okay.
Kirby game, guiding the mighty Puffball through treacherous stages isn't your only goal. There
Yeah.
are tons of collectibles to find in every stage,
I like the
including
claymation.
hidden treasure chests.
Yeah.
Touch one to see what prize you get, like songs to listen to or in-game figurines. Some treasure
Trophies?
chests are really hard to
Like
find,
Smash Bros?
especially considering that you have a limited amount of ink to draw rainbow ropes with.
Oh wait,
If you
it's
run out,
limited?
Kirby may find himself in a tight spot. Levels like Blue Sky Palace have no ground, so run out of ink and you'll meet an ill fate. But it's all worth it for those figurines. You
Those
can
look
take in
cool.
their glory
Some of
from
them are
different
so
angles
cute.
in the figurine showcase.
That's
Meta Knight.
Those kind of
awesome.
look like amiibo. And speaking of,
Oh,
there's plenty to do with amiibo in Kirby and the Rainbow Curse. Once per day, you
next
can touch
line.
select amiibo to the Wii U gamepad controller to power up Kirby. Tapping the Kirby
Working
amiibo to
DVD
the
or
gamepad
Meta
will let you use his Star Dash whenever you want, without having to
Cool.
collect 100 stars like usual.
that's pretty cool.
Likewise, you can get a matching hat from the King DDD amiibo,
Yeah.
plus 6 health bars instead
Meta
of the
Knight
normal
probably
4.
gives him a mask.
And if you get the Meta Knight hat by using his amiibo, your Kirby's tap dash
Yep.
speed will increase, allowing him to plow through weaker enemies.
That is huge.
Kirby and the Rainbow
Mhm.
Curse will roll onto store shelves and into the Nintendo eShop for Wii U on February 20th.
And speaking of
2015.
amiibo,
Well, we're talking about amiibo.
yes,
The release of the next wave of Super Smash Bros. Amiibo is right around the corner.
yes,
Look for 11 new amiibo to hit store shelves in February.
they've already shown
And I've
me.
got some exciting news.
Yes,
We're ready to announce a whole new wave of Super Smash Bros. Series amiibo.
yes.
Yay.
This next wave will include Robin and
Duck Hunt.
Lucina from
Oh,
Fire
Pac-Man.
Emblem,
Wario.
Pac-Man, Wario,
Yeah.
Duck Hunt Dog.
Esper
Charizard.
Earthbound, and Charizard.
That's it?
You'll start to see them appear in stores this spring.
Aw, what about Duck
But Super
Hunt?
Smash Bros. Isn't the only series that will receive amiibo.
Oh,
I'm excited to announce that a new Super Mario series of amiibo will say hello to the world on March
but
20th.
there aren't any new...
This lineup includes Mario, Luigi,
Luigi,
Peach,
Peach,
Yoshi,
Yoshi. I like
Bowser,
that Yoshi.
and, for the first
Bowser
time,
and Toad.
Toad. And they'll be
Toad.
launching
Toad will
alongside
probably
a new
work for
game
Captain
that will
Toad.
take amiibo to the next level, Mario Party 10.
Oh!
You may have noticed some of these characters also appeared in the Super Smash Bros. Series of amiibo.
Yeah?
Well, regardless which version of character you buy, they'll function exactly the same way. Check in at the address on
Oh, that's
screen as
actually
we update
really,
this
really
list,
cool.
I want
so you can
the
find out which
I
amiibo
want
is
the
Yoshi.
compatible with which
I want the
games.
Toad one.
Mario Party 10
But
includes 3
Duck
different
Hunt.
modes of Mario Party gameplay. The traditional party mode, the Bowser Party mode we introduced at E3, and a new mode called Amiibo Party.
What?
In this mode, you can touch a
Amiibo Party.
compatible amiibo to the Wii U gamepad to use that amiibo as a game piece while playing on a special board related to that character. For example, on the Mario board, you might encounter an event where you use a mushroom to suddenly grow or collect coins while defeating your rivals. On the Luigi map, you might
What if they're
have to suck
actually
up
like
your
game
rival's
pieces?
stars and
Oh look,
coins
it's
using the
Luigi's
poltergeist.
Mansion theme. That's so
Each
cute.
character has a special trait, so there's a lot of fun
Look at
to
the
be
little
had on
Luigi.
the different boards. You can also select one token to assign to your amiibo for use while playing. Deciding which item to bring along might just be the key to your victory, so choose wisely. The game will work with 9 different amiibo: Mario, Luigi, Peach, Toad, Yoshi, Bowser, Rosalina and Luma, Donkey Kong, and Wario.
Oh,
If you
Rosalina's
decide
gonna
to
be
use your
playable.
Super Smash Bros.
Awesome.
amiibo in Mario Party 10, you will need to erase that figure's Smash Bros. Amiibo data.
What?
Oh,
Oh,
Mario Party
what?
10 will be
No!
available in stores and on the Nintendo eShop for
That's
Wii U
why you gotta
March
buy
20.
more than one.
You have to have
Yeah.
an amiibo to play Amiibo Party, so we'll also be offering a limited number of special bundles at select retailers, which will
Okay,
include
whatever.
the Mario Amiibo
That
from the Super
just kind
Mario
of
series
ruined
I
it
mentioned
for me.
earlier.
I was so interested in
Another
this.
game that will use
Well,
one
then
of
you
the
can
new
have fun
amiibo from
playing
the
it
Super
again.
Mario series
Another
is
amiibo.
Captain Toad Treasure Tracker.
Alright,
Toad!
finally this gets
Last
explained.
year. The Toad amiibo from the Super Mario Bros. Line will be compatible with that game.
of course.
I'm
When you
gonna
tap
buy
the
the
Toad
Toad
amiibo on your Wii U gamepad, Pixel Toad will appear in a stage and hide from the player, waiting to be found hide-and-seek style. An update will add this function to Captain Toad Treasure Tracker on March 20th, the same day the Toad amiibo becomes available. Next, let's switch over to another Wii U title coming in 2015, Splatoon.
Yes!
Splatoon is an action-packed shooting game where you play as squid-like inklings
Maybe they'll
that can
end with
transform
something
into
from Star
humanoid
Fox.
characters and mark their
Oh.
enemy's territory with ink.
But Mewtwo.
We've already announced a 4-on-4 online multiplayer mode and a single-player mode. But this time we'd like to tell you about the Inkling central hub that connects all the game modes together.
Yes? Show us.
When you first start up the game, you'll land in this plaza area.
With your custom
Inklings
Inkling.
who are sent here by Amiibers will be walking around, and you can communicate with them.
Customization?
The tower you see right now is an important landmark. Enter the tower, and you can play the online multiplayer mode with other Inklings from around the world. You may have already noticed, but each Inkling is equipped with their own weapon and outfit.
That is cool.
That's awesome.
That is cool.
Equipment can be purchased at the shopping center with in-game money.
I
or
can't wait to
Cool.
get
I
this.
guess that's a melee weapon.
At the shopping center, there's a weapon shop run by a militaristic crab.
That looks like a
A
minion.
headgear shop where a shy sea anemone is working as a store clerk. There's also a clothing shop
jellyfish.
and a shoe shop.
That's awesome.
You can
That's a
switch
prawn.
equipment you've purchased at any time in the plaza. For weapons, you select a set of 3 at a time. Your
Oh.
go-to weapon of choice for dealing with the most enemies is, of course, your main weapon.
Yeah.
You'll also have a backup sub-weapon to help create diversions. Or
Oh,
block
like a
enemies'
grenade
path.
or something.
That was cool. It like had a permanent.
And
like,
for special
delay.
occasions, you'll have a weapon that can be charged up to inflict major damage. Your special weapon.
Like a bazooka.
That's cool.
Depending on your setup, you'll have to adjust your strategy.
This game is so hype.
You can also modify your character's stats, such as strength and speed, by choosing the right gear for your head, clothes, and shoes.
Green and gray jacket. Green and gray
Different players
jacket.
will respond to different styles of custom outfits. So if you want, you
I
can
see
focus
green.
on your looks rather than your strategy.
I will.
You can also check out other Inklings outfits and equipment in the plaza too, so it's a good place to
Oh,
get inspired.
so you can
Try
choose to
entering
be
a battle
male or
with your clothes
female.
and
Okay, that's good.
You may just discover
Yep.
a new way to fight.
This is gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be
Splatoon
like
will be
one of
available
the
in
best
stores
games.
and on the Nintendo eShop for Wii U
When?
this May.
Okay,
May.
May,
Thanks
that's
to Hyrule
close.
Warriors, Wii U owners are already
Hyrule
fighting
Warriors?
hordes of enemies as Link, Impa, Darunia, and tons of other
Dangle.
beloved Zelda characters.
Uh,
But there's another Zelda game on the way to Nintendo 3DS, The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask 3D.
Dangle.
So in honor of that game, we have some new downloadable content on the way for Hyrule Warriors.
Oh, what the heck?
Ready for action. Just be glad he's
Dangle.
on your side.
He isn't
His main
playable,
weapon
right?
is his balloons, but he'll also attack enemies with a
He's
giant
playable.
wallet full of rupees, his
Yes.
dance, and even a fatal kiss of death. As for young Link, his main weapon
Young
is
Link.
the Kokiri
Young
sword,
Link.
but he also
He's
comes
got it.
equipped with the Fierce
He's got the
Deity's
Fierce
mask,
Deity
allowing him
mask.
to briefly transform and unleash powerful
Oh,
special
That
attacks.
is awesome.
Both of these characters are included in the Majora's
What about
Mask
Skull
pack,
Kid?
which also comes with a new adventure mode map
Oh.
and 3 additional costumes
Skull
Kid!
when it becomes available on February 5th. Stay
And that's-
tuned for more information.
Is that another
Oh, they're
sheep?
just
Next
costumes
we
and
have
for
a new
Emperor?
trailer for
costumes.
Monolith Soft's next title, Xenoblade Chronicles X.
That was another
It
sheep,
showcases
isn't it?
various
Emperor.
locations
Yeah,
from
they were
around
just
planet Mira.
costumes.
Please
The
take a
Skull
look.
Kid costume for someone.
Xenoblade. I'd been to... I'll try to read this, guys, but it's going off fast. But our past caught up with us, literally. The alien blitz was sudden and unleashing. Blah, 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 blah. We were pulled into the gravitational field by a nearby planet. And that's it. None of this has to do with the original Xenoblade, though.
So far. Well, that's an interesting
It all looks
feature.
pretty.
Giant flying creatures look extremely weird. Okay, if that was from the United States, why are they speaking Japanese?
I don't know. Don't ask questions, Nintendo has answers. I'm gonna pause this as part 1.